And so for Capricorn rising people, this is a time where healing starts at home. And so this is a time where you have to look at your past wounds, past insecurities, past shame, guilt, and vulnerabilities related to your upbringing, related to your family, related to your parents, and related to your home and family life in the present moment. This is also a time where if you've overcome a lot of hardship in your past related to your early childhood experience, related to your family connections, now is a time where you can show up and to help heal and guide others through that healing process a lot more effectively, and you might feel called to do that. Maybe you want to support your family members a little bit more and help guide them, help provide inspiration and insight to help sort of hold them through these difficult times that we're in. Maybe you're going to be a source of healing on that fundamental core level when it comes to your immediate family. This is also a time where there could be something that you want to start, like a brand new project in your home, or, when it comes to your very physical property and place of living, but there's some sort of guilt or shame that's sort of preventing you from moving forward with that. And now is a time where you can notice that, think about it, internalize it, and work through it and overcome it so you can make the changes and start these new projects that you want to begin. The other thing that's happening is Jupiter and Pluto, which are in a conjunction in your sign, are going to be in trine with Venus this weekend in the 5th house, which is the house of joy, fun, children, play. And so you've been experiencing a lot of stress, a lot of intensity, especially on a psychological level. If you are a Capricorn rising in particular, anywhere from that 20 to 26, 27 degrees, you've probably been feeling like over the top, like intense. You've probably been feeling very reactive to things, and maybe a little bit more fearful or a little bit more intense than you normally would feel about what's going on right now. And now is a time where that's going to sort of dissipate, where you're going to find some relief this weekend. This is a great weekend to find something that you're truly and deeply passionate about, that brings you joy and that you love to do, and to go out and do that thing. This is a great time for romance. This is a great time to deepen intimacy and partnership with somebody who you care about. This is also a great time to focus in on something that you're passionate about and share that passion with your children. This would be a really wonderful time for that, and that can bring you so much joy and help you to come back into balance after kind of this period of really operating in extremes. Now is a time where, that's going to start to let up a little bit, and you're going to be able to experience what really matters in life, right? You're going to have some fun this weekend, and so hopefully you'll have that opportunity come up. All right. And for Aquarius and Aquarius rising, this energy with the new moon conjunct Chiron is happening in your 3rd house, which is the house of communication. It's the house of teaching. It's the house of your community and short distance travel, your siblings and extended family members. And so if you have any past wounds, trauma, guilt, shame, or vulnerability around your connection to your community, around your neighbors, maybe you have some sort of feud with people in your community or something like that, now's the time to heal through and work through that energy. If you have any past trauma, any past guilt or shame or vulnerability that you're holding on to in relationship to your siblings or to your extended family members, now's the time to work through and to heal through that. This is also a time where you can show up to do something to heal and provide for your community, to provide guidance and insight for your community, to help them to heal through issues that you've gone through yourself, right, in your past. And so now's a time to think about ways that you can support your community through this time when things are especially difficult for a lot of people. So this is a time of reaching out and communicating. So your form of healing right now that you're going to be called to take action on is going to be through communication, through sharing of information, through teaching other people, especially when it comes to practical skill sets and things that are of practical value in the moment. The other thing that's going on here is that we have this Jupiter-Pluto conjunction in your 12th house, and this is going to be in trine with Venus. This is a great weekend to spend at home, to turn inward, to focus on a creative project that you're deeply passionate about, to focus your energy and your attention on the people who who you connect with on a day-to-day level in your immediate environment through your family relationships, right? Your support system. This is also a really great time for you to beautify your home in some way, or to focus on a new spiritual practice in your home environment. This is a really great time to turn inward and to spend time sort of in solitude, seclusion, away from the world, and you're going to experience a lot of joy and an influx in really deep insights. You're going to be able to focus your intentions a lot more precisely during this time. And this is, I think, a really good time of heightened creativity for a lot of Aquarius people as well. All right. Oops. And then for Pisces and for Pisces rising, this Chiron energy in conjunction with the new moon in Aries is happening in your second house, which is the house of finances and resources. And so you might have to face some fears, shame, guilt, vulnerability around resources this week. Maybe you have some sort of guilt about having, a lot of resources, and maybe you want to help and share that with other people. Maybe you have some sort of guilt or shame around needing to ask for help or assistance right now. And this is a time where you're going to have to work through that, look at where that's coming from, and overcome that energy in some way, so that way you can get the support that you need. If you have gone through a period of financial hardship and you're not going through it right now, now's a time where you're going to be able to lead others and guide them through whatever hardship they're going through. And that's the way that you're going to show up and help other people and heal other people throughout this time. This could also be healing other people through food and through resources of that regard too. So if you're somebody who grows food or who knows how to grow food, maybe that's what you're sharing, or what you feel called to share with other people. The energy with Pluto and Jupiter is happening in your 11th house, which is the house of friends and social networks. And there's been a lot of intensity in that area, a lot of potentially people in your social circle freaking out, going to extremes. Maybe there have been some power struggles or some sort of disagreements or disputes going on within your social circle. And if that is the case, now's the time where that's going to be alleviated, where communication is going to open up, and you're going to have a lot of really incredible, balanced, harmonious communication within your social circle. This is a great time to socialize, even if you can't see people in real life. Connect with people over the internet. This is a great time to have really deep, really intimate conversations with your friends over the phone, to write to people. This is a really great time and a really important time to communicate with others, where that experience is going to bring you so much joy, and it's going to really help bring you back into balance on that mental plane, but just kind of in general. So your joy this weekend is going to come through talking to other people and connecting with other people on that intellectual level, regarding things that you're deeply passionate about. So this isn't surface level, light conversation. This is really getting to the core of things and having those really deep conversations this week. All right. And so that is my forecast for all 12 signs. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to subscribe to my channel, like the video, and share it with anyone who you feel might benefit from this information. And so I hope you guys all have a good week. I hope you're all hanging in there and that things are not too crazy for the most of you. And I will see you all next week. Thank you so much. Bye, everyone.